Welcome back to Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl, where we have a good match here between Belvedere and Guilford. Belvedere is in the lead 50-0, but we've got plenty of points still on the board. Before we begin our Rock Valley College volleyball round, we'd like to thank our judge for today, Dr. Ann Hanley, who is a professor of Latin American history at Northern Illinois University. Dr. Hanley, thank you so much for being here and making sure we get everything correct today. Sometimes we need a little bit more help than other days, but thank you again for spending some time with us today. All right, time for our Rock Valley College volleyball round, a little bit different than our first round. Everybody, we bounce back and forth is basically how it works. So one team will start with a question. If you get it correct, you get 10 points. If not, we throw out that question, brand new question to the other team. So there's no stealing of points. You can confer, but I need to hear from the captain. So on Belvedere, it'll be Nick. Is that correct? Guilford, who's your captain? Breon's going to be the captain? Okay, so when you guys are conferring, I need to hear from you for these answers, okay? We had a coin flip in the last break. Belvedere won the coin flip. That means Guilford is going first in the volleyball round. That's the important thing I need to remember, that you guys are first. So you will get the first question, and we'll bounce back and forth till we run out of time. All right? So Guilford, this first one is to you in our Rock Valley College volleyball round. Here we go. Electrum is primarily composed of silver and what other element, a precious metal bombarded by alpha particles in Ernest Rutherford's foil experiment?
Gold.
Gold is correct. 10 points. Guilford, you guys are on the board. Belvedere. What U.S. author's collection, Men Without Women, contains a 1927 story about two lovers at a Spanish train station titled Hills Like White Elephants?
Hemingway.
Hemingway is correct. 10 points. Guilford. What art form, which is called shufa in Mandarin and shodo in Japanese, is prominent in Islamic art and is named from Greek for beautiful writing?
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy, correct. 10 points. Belvedere. What labor leader was the founder and first president of the American Federation of Labor, or AFL?
No answer.
Tough question there. Samuel Gompers. Moving on to Guilford. What action, which targeted members of Bugs Moran's gang, was committed in a Chicago garage by members of Al Capone's gang on February 14th, 1929?
Execution. Massacre.
Need more.
The Valentine's Day Massacre.
Valentine's Day Massacre is correct. We have to differentiate between our massacres nowadays. All right, nice job, 10 points. Belvedere. What subfield of astrophysics, partly named for the Greek word for world, studies the origins and the ultimate fate of the universe?
Theoretical.
Cosmology is the field we needed. Cosmology. Guilford. Thunteras is the day that begins what celebration of a return from a 14-year exile by Prince Rama, the 5-day Hindu festival of lights?
Ramadan.
Incorrect. Diwali. Belvedere. What city, which is the most populous U.S. city founded in the 20th century, is known as the entertainment capital of the world?
New York.
Incorrect. Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Guilford. The Kelvin is defined using what point at 611.73 pascals and 0.01 degrees Celsius, at which steam, ice, and liquid water are in equilibrium?
Critical point.
Nope, you were close. Triple point. The triple point. Belvedere. What soccer team plays at the Emirates in North London and stars Mesut Ozil and Alexis Sanchez?
Arsenal.
Arsenal is correct. Nice job, Isaiah. I heard you give that one. Guilford, to you. What war, which ended at the Battle of Castillon, began with Edward III's claim to the French crown and included a siege of Orléans with Joan of Arc?
Oh, the French Revolution. French Revolution.
100 Years' War. It was the 100 Years' War. And that's the last question that we have in that round. So after 2 rounds, this game is a little bit tighter now. See how that score that gap closed a little bit for you guys? Belvedere, you are still in the lead, 70 points. Guilford has 30. We're going to take a quick break and come back with more questions here. But first, a question for you watching at home. We call it our Bergstrom bonus question. Take a look.
What were Luke's aunt and uncle's job on Tatooine in Star Wars?